Now I'm going to be showing you how to fix this double red light flashing in this printer. This is an Epson M100 series printer. This can also work for a whole lot of other Epson printers within the same series, Epson M100 and the rest like that. So you can see from this printer that it has this double arrow light that is flashing, and because of that the printer wouldn't work. There are a lot of reasons why these error lights will show, and one of the major reasons why it is so is if there is a misalignment somewhere in the printer between the gears, that is going to give you this issue. So I'm going to show you how to fix it. So the first thing that we want to do is to ensure that we check properly to be sure that there is no paper hanging anywhere inside the printer, because if there's a paper jammed somewhere, it can give you that error flashing. And also I'm going to check at the paper input area just to be sure that there is no paper inside this printer. Now that I've confirmed that, I'll ensure that my printer is powered off. Then I'll open the lid this way so that I can access this gear here. This is the gear that we are going to be working on. This is the gear. You carefully spin the gear until it clicks into place. So I'm going to continue spinning the gear until the gear finally clicks into place. So that way I know that I've been able to sort out the issue. What happened initially was that there was a misalignment somewhere. The gears and the rollers misaligned, either due to paper jammed or you pulled out the paper with force, or one reason or the other, the rollers there was misaligned. So what we're going to do basically is just to manually realign these rollers and the gear so that it functions properly, because the printer is sensing that there is an error and something is wrong with the printer. Meanwhile, nothing is actually wrong with the printer. It's just misalignment as a result of the roller going out of place. So I'm going to be realigning it with my hand manually. So what I'm doing is actually spinning the gears into place. I'm going to spin it anti-clockwise. I'll continue spinning until I hear that click and it has spinned into place. You will notice that the gears become a bit stiffer, not as hard as before when you had to push with a lot of force to be able to spin it. But this time around, you notice that the rollers actually become a bit easy to spin. So that's where you know that it has clicked into place. Okay, ensure again that there is no paper jammed anywhere around here. That is very, very important. And ensure that there is no paper here. That is also very, very important. So now I'm going to be showing you one more thing you need to do if you notice that this range of printer also jams. Okay, if yours also jams, there's another roller here that you need to spin into place. So this is the roller that controls the pickup paper. So you're going to continue to spin. Let me tilt it a bit so that you see what I'm talking about. There is a roller here, is the paper pickup roller. You need to spin it into place so that it clicks into place. When it clicks into place, your paper won't jam every now and then. Okay, so I am just the same way I was spinning this. I'm going to spin this one the same way. Remember, you have to spin anti-clockwise to be able to sort out this issue. So I will continue spinning until it clicks into place. So to know if this has clicked into place, you will notice that when you begin to spin initially, you notice that it is not that hard to spin. But after some time, when you begin to spin and it clicks into place, you will notice that it becomes a bit stiff, and it spins, but it becomes a bit stiff and some sort hard to spin. So that way you know that it has clicked into place. All right, so I have been able to spin it into place. I'm going to power on my printer now, and we are going to do a test print. All right, so when you power on your printer, initially it will flash all the lights. So after it is steady, you will notice that this light will disappear now. That is when it has initialized and it is ready. It is going to initialize. And if yours is still showing that red light, that means you need to open it up again and spin just this way, so that you'll be able to correct the issue. All right, so I have been able to spin it, and I'm sure that there's no reason why it should show anymore. So I have powered off the printer. I'm going to power it on again, but first ensure that there is no paper hanging anywhere inside your printer. It is very, very important. If there's a paper jam somewhere, it is going to show you that error light. All right, so I'm going to put in my paper back into the paper input area. Then I will power on the printer. Okay, you notice that there is no error light showing anymore. The issue has been resolved. Okay, so let's look properly. There is no error light again. The issue has been completely resolved. So I am going to do a test print now. Okay, so that has been able to sort out the issue. So remember that you are going to spin until the gears click into place. All right, this is common with a lot of Epson printers. Sometimes the rollers just get misaligned, and if you spin it into place manually, you're able to correct the error. Remember where the gear is located. This is where the gear is located. If yours is having double error light, you just spin it until it clicks into place and the problem is solved. Here is the gear again. You spin until it clicks into place and the problem will be solved. Thank you for watching. I'll see you some other time.